Was I muted? Of course I was muted. Alright, get close. Mid-size range. I missed the beginning of the conversation. Guess a wrench? And voila! Oh, Aether current. Hello there. Fancy meeting you here. This is Amareng, right? So I only have 3 left. And then the rest are quest related. Also, once I hit 80, I really need to find a glam for my red mage. Hello, I have brought your toolbox. What now? Muscle up. I mean, yeah, I guess it's a pretty big toolbox. Quite handy to have around, you know. The lamp here and this around. We might as well do it properly. And if by some miracle. What tool does he need for that? Anyhow, a bit of this post seems to have splintered. What is that? Next to a person who comes through here to do maintenance. I'll need to sand it down a bit. I guess to sand it down he needs a file. Unless he wants to just smash the splinters with a hammer. Let me even this out. That should do it. I'll bring some varnish along next time to finish the job. Let's spot any other problems so we can move along now. Unless you'd like to take in the view. All I see is a bunch of sand and rocks. Mining has always been the primary vocation of folks in Hills of Ember, but after a certain point they had dug up everything that could be easily reached. Yes, and then they were like the dwarves in the mines of Moria. Yeah, that's what happens. Keep digging deeper. Guess that's how mining works in general. Plan itself sprung up around that time, as a matter of fact. Entwining of tales. Fruitful cooperation between Ronso and Mistel. Apart in the wake of the flood. Taking the knowledge with them. 15 years ago, the last of them go for Yulmore, and now no one remains that can repair and operate the Talos. The Talos? They took a long break from the campaign. Oh, the robots that were operating the cart, right? No using... I don't think I can change this. Vultures occasionally make their nests on the tracks. Shoes are angry when disturbed, which is natural. Nevertheless, a danger to anyone passing by. Aye, let's move on. Still need to take the cart. Get where I'm going. No more dilly-dallying. No. Okay, I'll take. Should have fallen by all rights, but. This whole like highway, like not highway, but suspended railroad system looks cool though. Let me guess, I'm gonna get attacked because I'm messing with their nest. Of course. I don't like somebody messing with my nest. Oh, there's more than one nest? No. Combat music is pretty cool though. Oh, so let's bring my friend out and level up some more. No, he actually did level up at some point. 7 skill points. Guess I'm doing plenty of damage, might as well take him as a defender or healer. Says leveling him up as an attacker when I was playing my paladin, but not really use them on my paladin. HP by 10. Slow, accuracy. Crit. I'll level him as a healer. I'll finish him as a defender and then healer. From what I understand, at least when I was first looking into chocobos, you can eventually get all of them. It's more about the order you want to take them in. Also, I really need to change my bars and my cast bar and stuff like that once I get into raiding. Have them more like, at least the way I used to have them when I was doing World of Warcraft. Like the main procs somewhere around here near the middle, and then closer to where I'm actually keeping my eyes, not at the bottom of the screen. experience bonus. Sure, let's go do that. And then when I check, oh, other side of the ravine. Okay. No, leave me alone. Oh, he's mining. Stop. Eight minutes left. Need to step it up a bit if I want to solo finish it. Dicey. Oh, come on, you two. I'm busy. Okay. Oh, we're safe now. Oh, come on! Why did they automatically aggro once they spawn now? They were so far away. Come on. That's the last one? Yeah. Alright, let's we finish with those. Come back here. So you aggroed on me, now you're not getting away. crossing the ravine, talking to the guy. Oh, guess it would have been easier to just fast travel and walk from that side. Alright, I took care of your vultures. I think I can start again though as a senior. About 7 years passed, man. I turned to us. Probably trolley engineer, and perhaps he would never have left in the first place. His son. As you're well aware, Omar is hardly safe. Away from its dangers. It didn't help in the end. Teenagers got the. Ooh. That sucks. Fixing those rusted trails and broken cars. It was going well for a time. Wicked white vultures. Are they back for revenge? I mean, if that was a vulture screech. What, vultures are attacking the town now, or is it? I mean, they can deal with a few vultures unless it's a humongous ass. Huge vulture. I always find it funny, but at the same time it breaks the emergence a bit when you run past somebody with a freaking chocobo helmet. Chonkobo. Nice work out there. And now you know so much wrong. But oh well, here we are. Let's see. It should be a bit higher level than mine. .403 with 373 intelligence. 379. I have a Talos we've been meaning to repair. That's what I like to hear. You can share if you like. It's very nice to hear some gripping for a change. First of all, I'm not sure how to update sets, so I'm just gonna do this. Oh, wait. Is this one of the Ether quests? Yes it is. Oh, my poor friends. Left to be eaten by horrid beasts. I feel terrible for running away, but what choice did I have? No point in us all being killed now, is there? The bodies. I mean, rescue. Retrieve the bodies. I mean, rescue them would absolve me of the blame. Yes. So are they really your friends or what? Be very grateful. Sure, I'll go find your friends' bodies. Body or body? Actually, let's. This is closer. Complete this, see if this sends us in the same direction. See underneath? Aha! Orianger. Oh, he looks so sad. Truly a most vexing state of affairs. I thought mayhap closer examination may yield something of value. The means to build tunnels stone by stone are lost to us, 'tis true. But here before us slumbers a most fine specimen. Indeed, were it not for a few minor failings, it would be in working condition. They look there like they're just... Depends on how you wanna look at it. They're either missing a soul, if you're spiritual, or they're missing a power source. They don't seem broken or... like they were shattered, they just seem unpowered. Well, I think you can get the thing. What exactly do you reckon it's a problem? Only the most cursory of examinations, though such arcane constructs are not wholly unfamiliar to me. Specs from the present. It is host to a network of veins through which ether floweth freely. So it's missing an ether source, is what you're trying to say. Was I right? So it would were it not for several fractures which now impede said flow. Oh. So it does have a few fractures. To bridge these fissures requires a material highly conductive to ether. Once in place, I believe it will be possible to restore the talents to life. Nice! Let's go! What metal do you need? Creature of living stone. Share stone from such... Oh, is it the head, like head and hand dudes? The sand dudes. Head statues, handy boys. 3 abstractions. 3 stones. All else will be made ready upon thy return. At least he sends me with a specific target in mind, not just, I'll bring me some stones. Just bring me 3 stones. Debitage. Not even is the correct slide cast. Like 0. Is it 0.5? So 5.6 is too soon. So I guess half a second anywhere underneath the 0.5 should be fine, maybe. Let's try and get it as close as possible. I think that was like 0.3. Yeah, that's about it. 4.7, that wasn't okay. Four. So more like 0.4, not 0.5. Oi, what do you want? Okay, let's do the ether one. Oh right, since we're going that way. East. Maybe there somewhere. Still northeast. Deal with this first and see if I can get that one. Oh, what do you know? It's not a body. He's still alive. I am alive? Can it be true? But it is too early to celebrate. The youngest of our group is still missing. Please, you must find him. I'll wait for you outside the ruins in case you need help. Why are you so pessimistic, carrying what's left of the poor boy? Jesus. You just think he's still alive, not that he's dead. You're also negative Nancy's. Oh, there he is. He's alive too. Phew, does that count as a near-death experience? I cannot wait. At least he's positive. But first we should make a hasty retreat, yes? Yes, yes. Evil weapon. Evil. I cannot thank you enough for saving us, but how did you know we were here? Your friend told me. Running away turned out to be the best choice. Not only did he escape, but he sent for help too. I mean, he thought you're dead though. But that run and scavenge, you know. I'm pretty sure that's not exactly how it goes, but close enough. Close enough. Do I have enough now? I think I only did one fate though, so yeah, I still need one more fate to buy the riding map. Alright, I'll find the fate while we're questing. Orianger, I have brought you your material. Did thou succeed in procuring the stone? I sure did. Fine specimens, one and all. You have my thanks. Okay, tell me you can actually repair it now. And then I won't be annoyed by the way you talk. I mean, I'm still gonna be annoyed by the way he talks. From end to end, the paths by which ether may flow have been duly mended. But requires sufficient endowment. He sends his force. It's not moving. Yeah, we can see that. Core refuses to stir. I fear the condition of the stone is more dire than I previously surmised. The heart driven by blood, though. The core ether, as a frame failing its repair replacement task cannot be restored. So now we want to restore the whole core, like I initially said. So it was the heart after all. Well, no, not exactly. We never gotten this far in trying to repair it. I know I have known the heart was the real problem. We tried to find another in case there are no bot. There's always a bot, Jurek. This isn't really my story to share. Please, Jurek, if something went wrong, maybe we can help. Let me guess. It's the man himself that has to tell us the story. Suppose it's the least I can do. Someone important died when they were trying to get the heart or something. Right then, the Talos. Their hearts cannot be made of just any stone. You need a special sort with sufficient ethereal conductivity both in and the other in the same place. Here are the Hills of Amber, and it was 3 years ago when she... No, I can't, I'm sorry. You have to hear it from Tafe or someone else. Did he fancy her? Why is he so weird about telling us the story? We need to know, boy. We need to repair it. Sorry, but we don't have time for pleasantries. Still here, eh? Can ask again, but the answer's the same. Our trolleys are... No, we want to hear about the girl. What? God damn it, Jerick. This finished so I wouldn't have to clean up your mess. Seeing how you made such quick progress fixing it, change things around here. Maybe right. Gather your friends and I'll tell you what you want to know. Oh, here we go. The bottom of the problem.
Magnus's wife was a miner, you know. Greatest prospector there ever was. When the golem heart started failing, she was the first to head out in search of more.
Mm-hmm. And what went wrong?
Problem was, most of the veins ran dry ages ago. And finding fresh ones to tap's only gotten harder.
So they had to go deep into the mine.
But she wasn't one to be deterred. She just kept digging deeper and deeper.
Mm-hmm.
And then the mine collapsed.
Oof. So they don't even know if she died or not. It just collapsed.
We labored day and night to clear away the rubble. But it took us 2 months to find her.
Oh, so they... Oh god, 2 months. Yep.
To find her body.
After 2 months, yeah, dude. Sorry.
Magnus has never been the same since.
Can you imagine why? He lost his kid to the Sea Eaters and then lost her. It's a bit rough.
Where is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Ah, yes, well, if he's not here, there's only one other place he'd be.
Depending on how his mind works, he's either in the mine, slaving away, or he's by his kid's resting place, maybe, slash... Yeah, thought so.
What?
What?
You again.
Yeah, sadly it's me again. But it's really important.
How many times must I tell you? The trolley won't run! We'd be better off dismantling the damn thing and selling parts for scrap.
No, no, you're not going to dismantle it. We need it. We needs it.
Now piss off back to wherever you came from. Don't let me catch you around here again.
Stop being a stubborn old drunkard. We lost
What were their
people
names?
too.
My son was named Skuli. My wife, Agna. Being here with them, it beats going home. Home stopped being home when I lost them.
Sag. Yeah, that's what a home means. Otherwise it's just a house.
I thought to try and drown my sorrows. But somehow, the bottle's never deep enough.
No bottle is. Believe me, I know.
Alright, drinking is not the solution. And it's not in the long run.
You've lost someone too?
Not like you. Not my own flesh and blood. I grew up an orphan, so I never really knew what family meant. Not until I met a man who offered to take me in and make me his pupil. He was a kindly soul, always looking out for me, like a father. Not that I appreciated that at the time, or anything else for that matter.
Oh, we're getting his
But I finally
backstory.
had a family. And then I robbed a young girl of hers.
Oh, so that's how he ended up. That's how her father died. Finally revealed.
I did my best to make amends, to offer her comfort. But the more I look back on it, the more I realize just how inadequate my efforts were. I let her down. That is why I refuse to let her legacy die. In the end, all we can do is press on, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. And that requires your Talos. Please, Magnus. You are our only hope of reaching Nabath Areng.
Oh man. Was she in range to actually hear it? Cause that's...
What rubbish.
Ah, you softy, you're gonna help us. Oh, and don't think she
She's
was
not
in
gone.
range.
No matter what you say or believe, she's not.
Or was she?
We can still bring her back.
But you have your own life. It's Aw, the headband. The headband. But yeah, I'm guessing after hearing that whole sob story, he's actually gonna help us fix the Talos. Or at least give us some info. Let's see. Full well do I know the pain of loss and how heavy it can weigh on one's heart. Nevertheless, there is but one way forward. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. Now is our any location, right? Stone we require. No matter how scant the possibility, we would seize it. Novice Leavings, where's that? It was open well before Talos. That's why the mining there was never quite as deep. When you get there, look for Gutyon, or whatever you pronounce it. However you pronounce it. Let me first tell you the same thing. Alright, off we go! It would be unwise to ignore his distress. Yeah, let's take where is he? Take Thancred on a bro walk. Without Minfilia, get him to talk a bit. Open up. Alright, old buddy, old pal, let's go. Off to somewhere, are you? Can't very well have you go on your own. Lead the way. See, we're long overdue for a good turn. I can only hope the gods feel the same way. Now, Nuvi's Leavings was to the south, was it? Let's get going. And is it a dungeon? Okay, so we have another blue, which I assume is another ether quest. And then to the south, I don't see any dungeon signs, so just a quest. What can I do you for? So red. Have you seen a charm like this before? I finally marked the stones. So I did for good luck, and I expect whoever lost it was wondering where it went. Fine, I'll try and return the talisman to whoever lost it. I'm assuming now I need to ask around, talk to 2 or 3 people. Straight to the graveyard keeper. Why is the graveyard oh, never mind. I'm dumb. We were just here. It's literally an actual graveyard. I was about to ask, are the corpses inside? Ah, madamo. Is this yours? Oh yes, cat's eye charms like this one. Church of the First Light. Gem represents their patron deity. If you don't know how it is anymore, some of its customs remain, especially among the miners. See many this exquisite though. I seem to remember the fellow with the night patch kept a similar charm around his neck. It might even be the exact same one. Fellow with the night patch. Does he mean Thancred? Thancred isn't this world, so I would assume no. Probably talking about someone else. Oh, it's right next to the main quest. Perfect. Vámonos. And we can do this on the way, so I can get a raiding thingy. Come on, dude, I don't even have my Chonkobo out anymore. Heal myself because the Chonkobo isn't doing it. Pre 60 he was pretty strong. The Chocobo that is, but now he's... I mean, he does some damage, some healing, but he's not really doing much. Just kidding. No! Chunkobi is almost dead. Heal yourself, dude. I'm fine. Alright, we're stabilized. We're good. We're good. I need like 3 or 4 more for an event. Oh, come on! Why did it reset? Why did it just randomly run so far away? Because this is not where I pulled it from. Pulled it from somewhere around here. Whatever. And what? And that's it. Bye-bye. 12 by color gems, and I had 60 something. So yeah, I should have enough at this point. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, this is the wall I couldn't scale last time. But first, here you go. I'm glad you got it back. To the mines of Moria. Gutjen. Yeah, let's see. Now that it's not closed off anymore. A gnome, which is basically just like the one we're trying to repair, only with a different name. Oops, I ran into this one. Looking at something for a second. No matter. Hello, kind sir. We would like to explore the mine and get a core for one of the golems. I wish my phone would leave me alone. I wanna deal with you right now. So, who are you and what are you doing here? wasting your time, but this is... Must be something left. Stone you're looking for is leonine. That tell us in the... It's too far below to be safely excavated. We're not looking for safety though. In the deepest reaches of the mine, we use tunnels to keep the pathway from collapsing. Much of the mine is closed off. Then our only option is to search the higher levels for any fragments. Suppose there may be one other way. Well, don't leave us in suspense. What you're asking for is a trade secret. I need to be duly compensated. Are you serious? Fine, what do you want? Woolworth gold piece down there in the mines, I believe gold piece. Drop the damn thing somewhere while I was working. If I need it, I'll tell you what you wanna know. Sure, whatever. Has an idea about how to hurry things along. What, do you have a gold detector? That much harder to find a single coin hiding in the shadows. That's why I propose the use of these sun drops. They help the eye take in more light. So like cat's eye potion or something, like night vision. Why don't you start your search further in and I'll hunt into this area. I'll retrace your steps after in case you happen to miss it. Sure. If you feel the drops effects wearing off, I can give you more, so don't worry. I guess, sure. So I have it for like 3 minutes. You search the shadows, find nothing. Perhaps the gold piece lies elsewhere. I'm just a bit sad that the actual illumination in the room didn't change and make my vision like, I don't know, a bit grayscale to show that I'm looking in the shadows. Another one down here. Is this it? Search the shell, green catch zero, you turn over a rock, and there it is. I wonder, do these have like proximity or vision? Can I glow? Oh, so it's vision based. I noticed this with some mobs in Final Fantasy. Some of them have proximity and no matter where you go they're gonna aggro. And some, if you stand behind them, don't aggro. As long as they don't have like direct line of sight to you. Hello. Aye, here's the gold piece. Couldn't have done it without your sun drops. Fine, let's make him feel better. Probably could have done it without them. I doubt very much I could have discovered it unassisted. hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Oh, he's still upset that he has lost his magics. Ritual and trinket is progress and little might work on. I mean, that's why you have a gun blade, because, you know. So long as I have the means to protect those dear to me and those... and to see my duties through, that's all that matters, exactly. You're back. Wait, does that mean... Well, I'll be damned, you actually found it. Well, a deal's a deal, but don't think it... this means you'll find what you're after. You never wanna admit that I'm cool. So, give me the info I need. To be honest, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you did, and I'm a man of my word. Come with me. Let's have a full check of the bloody things. Oh no, he's further in. Never mind. Or I guess that's at the entrance, not further in, further out. Let's go this way just to be sure. Go deeper if I can come out that way too, that's fine, but... I don't want to go out the way I came in and then turns out, oh, it's in the ass of the mine. In the very butt cheeks. Oh, so it does have two entrances, fine. So, tell me. Tell me. Ooh. Damn, you step out those mines, the sky seems to get brighter. You're not you're after Leonine. First I have to ask, you ever heard of rockworms? Not really, but I can imagine what they are. Now by another name though, I'm fairly certain the locals call them knockers. Aye, that they do. Whatever you want to call them, those little bastards may be the answer to your troubles. Yeah, I thought so, when he mentioned rockworms. So they go, they eat rock underground, and then they come and poop. And it might contain some of the minerals that we need. At least I'm assuming that's what they think. They can see through cracks and crevices down where we could never hope to reach. And on occasion they come back with something valuable. They dig up Leonine in the mines? It's a rare occurrence, but yes, that said, it usually amounts to no more than a few flakes. I mean, that should be enough if it's enough times, like a flake here, a flake there. Well, our only other option sounds tantamount to suicide. So how can we draw these rockworms? Over by the shack you'll find a bag full of smoke bombs. Set off a few in the mines and you'll flush them out. Why would rockworms care about smoke mine? I got it with the bees, but this is just repeating the same quest but with rockworms, and it's a bit annoying, but whatever. Feels just like a copy pasta quest. that it makes less sense than with the bees. So I have to place it in 3 locations. Place the small bombs at the designated locations inside the mine. That is crevice number 1. Ba 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 ba. Wait, what? Why? Use it. Haciendo? Then another crevice. And then... Come. Hey! I have to get in combat. I feel like the rage is so big unless you go behind them. You can see it from miles away. Sucking down. Oh, I see the last crab is cool. Yes. Oops. The air in the mine grows thick with smoke. Nearby you hear the soft rumbling of stones. Rum. Dudes and just slaughter them as they're coming out. Oh, 1 out of 7, okay, so there's multiple near each. Leave me alone! I'm gonna do my quest. So I need to find more cracks. See one more. Alright, 2 out of 7 next. See one already. Rubble. I hope one of them at least has a bigger freaking worm. Moving on. Oh wait, it's here, never mind. Deal with this guy then. And then two more and I'm done. I'm pretty sure I saw the first one on the wall to the right. Yep. And the last one. This is such a long quest, I don't really like it. And that's done. We have the flakes. Let's put the golem in motion. You can see you've got quite a haul. Let's get comfortable, friends. Good. Ay. Just please give me the flakes I need. Make the core. Yanudere.
You may not remember this about Arminfilia. Prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a miner.
What? A miner or a miner?
After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade. I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily.
Okay. I didn't know
Back in
that.
those days, I spent most of my time in the Quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start. I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend. Far from it. And Flamine has never let me live it down.
Good.
But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now I have another chance to do things right.
Exactly.
And I will not squander it again.
Stop crying crying and feeling sorry for yourself and do something. God, make my brain fart for a second.
Hey, come and see what I found. You're not going to believe this.
You're not going to believe this.
Tell me it's Leonine.
Of course it is.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
Oh really? Just found a humongous one? Big enough for
This
a
is a
core?
rather fine specimen.
Thought we were just gonna stitch them together and not find one straight up. Whatever, I'll take it.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Oh my. Engraving?
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out.
Just out of the blue, we found the one that actually has something written on it. That's a bit convenient.
To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
Oh shit! It's the one from his wife. That's and he's finally going to be happy that her work is making the work,
Yes.
the trolley
You
work.
see, it was a gift to Magnus from his wife.
Of course, the convenience is a bit too much, but still, it makes for a
She found it.
good sob story.
She really.
It's really
She
good.
must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day.
Mm-hmm.
Those
That's cool.
rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her. It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
Oh, and he revitalizes his thirst for knowledge too. That's cool. Cool little conclusion to our arc in this city, in this area in general. Before we move on with the cart. Cool. So we have wine red, lilac purple, or coral pink. I don't think I have any pink ones so far, so I'm gonna choose this. So I have like 3 or 4 shades of red, but I wouldn't believe it if I have not seen it for myself. Person in it, he believes he died for nothing. He must know the truth. Of course I'm gonna tell him, duh. Something this important, we're not just gonna put it in the golem and pretend like it didn't happen. And another blue quest, I'm guessing, for another ether ray. First of all, let me yoink the writing skill. see what weapon I got, because I haven't changed my weapon in forever. $409, yay! Good, so concerned about one of his fellow miners. Sorry, perhaps you can help me. As you know, don't notice most of these miners are run, so there's Mr. Leto, the only one of his kind in the whole town. His name is Kesat, a bit of a loner, always digging by himself in places where you'd be lucky to find a few lumps of coal, never mind gems. I often ask him why he doesn't mine at the same spots as the rest of us, but he never gives me a proper answer. Dare say he would be more inclined to speak with an outsider, though. Maybe he's just, I don't know, scared of you, or he just doesn't want to talk to you because he's the odd one out. Though they seem like this guy doesn't seem to be like a scary guy, and he tried to talk to him, so what is going on? Oh, his skin is blue. I haven't seen many. I guess because we're in another world, it's kind of like a Nikote, but different. What do you want with me? What do I want with you? Oh. You, on the other hand, may be a better audience for my master plan. Have you ever heard of an alloy called Nabathium? It's strong, light, and resistant to heat and friction. One of the most valuable metals in Nabat, a ring. A lot of the jewelry was made from the stuff. The trouble is, the techniques for mixing the alloy were lost. I've been looking for a way to make my own. My search led me to a scroll that explains the methods right down to the last detail. After having a historian decipher it, I learned the lack of one vital ingredient, rutabite, and that is what I'm digging for. Short of venturing into the empty, my next best option is to look for a vein here in Amareng. Of course, I'd stand much better chance of finding one if I had help, but I'd rather have to rely on anyone from around here. Some of the ransom miners take exceptions to the fact I missed. They seem to think we're not built for this kind of work, where you are of a lighter, like, complexion than they are. They seem like naturally beefier because that's how they are. When I find that rutabite, I'll see how wrong they are. Just because you don't have the physical capabilities, it doesn't mean you can't do stuff. You know, this is the first time I've said more than about 2 words to anyone in a while, and I feel better for getting that off my chest. This might be a bit sudden, but I have an idea. How'd you like to see the moment I finally unearthed that vein of ore? Well, what I really mean is that I need some. Oh, I see. Sure. Perfect spot for my steak. We were there before in Novi's Livings. It's next to the mountain entrance. When we're along with Urianje and everybody looking for a way to get in. Oh wait. There. Is that the last one? Yeah, because then one always comes from the main quest as far as I remember. So this should be the last side quest for the ether currents. And then how many was it? Oh, 3 more with the compass. Ah, come on. Trying to get behind them. Phew, I'm glad that's over. You certainly know how to handle yourself though. That feat never stood a chance. Good, we helped you. Now back to the mission at hand. And actually showing him his voice rock before we use it in powering the golem. Hi Magnus. Oh, it's you. If you come to complain about the trolley, you'll find no sympathy from me. Oh, but it will now that you have this. Your name is engraved on it along with your son's. No, she couldn't have. Agna. Now did you have a change of heart? I said take it, it was you who found it, you who needs it. Looking at that stone, all I can see is, yeah, it's bad memories too. He's still gonna weep. Please, just leave me be. How you be there when the Talos starts to life? I'm sure she'd want you to see it exactly. She worked so hard for it. Would you do the honors? thou art returned, and with Leonine. It's promised that Talos had been made ready to receive its heart. And at last we shall return time to the timeless. I hope it works and no more complications. Also, I need to eat something soon. So once we're done with this, probably gonna take a break.
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life.
All right then. Whenever you're ready.
Alright, Orianche, time to put your juices into it. Question is, does he actually obey us or attack us? I have no way of knowing.
It's working! It's working!
Yes, yes it is.
Magnus!
For this? This wretched heap of stone and rubble?
He's having a breakdown. This is so
This
sad.
worthless pile of earth?
Yen.
And yet,
Yen.
I can't.
Bien, Peco.
What troubleth thee, child?
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me.
Oh, stop it.
I'm just a burden, helpless and hopeless.
You worked hard
If
too.
tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone. Thancred most of all. He'll never admit it, but I can see it in his eyes. I wish he'd just say it. Just say that he hates me, that he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
It's not what he wishes, though.
None of
Dumb,
this is
dumb
thy
child.
doing, child. 'Twas I who set the oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day. Yet I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets, for the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice.
True.
And thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss.
True.
The one for whom thou mournest beareth no grudge. Were she here, she would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose. It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth. Thou needst but have faith, and all will be well.
Have you no words for her?
Not today.
Oh, Tancred, you piss me off sometimes, even though I like you. Well, that's a bit sad of a moment. Meanwhile, in the Crystarium. Come on, I need to take a break and eat. I'm so hungry.
To what do I owe the pleasure that is your extended stay?
Oh, to the tediousness of our hero's present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Armorang. I should be glad to keep my distance. Oh, I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time. Not that my compeers will agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like La Hebrea, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fire, such determination. So much passion, fleeting and forgotten. Come to think of it, Exarch, I don't believe I've ever seen you retire to your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing? The cold shoulder. You wound me, sir. Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for her energies. And I am not in the habit of pointing her at my enemies like a weapon.
Is that right? Fond of her, are you? You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me, who are you?
That's what I would like to know.
The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the wonders it can facilitate, and those it cannot. There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across time and space.
Interesting.
Much less in possession of her mortal flesh. Not even I could have performed such a feat.
I see. You had a hand in Alag as well. You would know what I am? I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dared trifle. I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere. The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift. 'Tis a boon born of sacrifices yet unmade. The parting gift of brave heroes who will one day give their lives for a brighter future. I will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten. I promise you that.
Still doesn't make wanna know more.
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
On that much, we are in agreement.
Left us with more questions again. Why do you do this to me? Anyway, time for food. Might be back later. I'm definitely gonna be back later actually. Just need a break. So